and welcome to my new tribute video, Am I Weird? Which is a tribute to Stand By Me. I was originally going to call it The Body, because that's what Stand By Me was originally called, and I was just going to carry a bag around thinking that there's a body somewhere. I'll go looking for a body. I honestly had no fucking idea or what to do with the idea of doing a tribute for Stand By Me when I've only got 2 videos, a DVD and a Blu-ray. What possibly could I do rather than stand in my living room where I've done most of these tribute videos? Well, I had an idea. I'm going to go and find a pod. You bet you're thinking, what the fuck's a pod? This is a pod. Yes, it looks like a hobbit house, but that is the pod. I decided, well, I might as well go camping. So I looked at some camping sites and I was just like, right, I don't have a tent. And then it was just like, here's a pod. I was like, great, there's a pod. So inside this pod, it was a bit creepy. It's like a hobbit house. That's it. This is my room for the night. I don't even have a toilet. Apparently it's over in the field over there. So outside this pod was a creepy little bench.
I think this might be a good place to film it, but I think the traffic and the railway track next to it's going to be a problem.
There was a creepy bench and a fucked up water fountain. I was thinking, well, maybe we can do it here. And then I found a tractor.
Trying to find places to film this, I found a tractor in a graveyard of random stuff, just like the Stand By Me. Hope Chopper's not around, you sick balls. So there's a train station right where I'm filming this. Ironic to Stand By Me, but I don't think you can actually walk on train tracks, plus it's windy as shit over here.
So there was a railway station, there was a junkyard, it was a perfect place for Stand By Me. So I decided to film my tribute to Stand By Me outside. And then the locals started looking at us.
Right, so this is better in my living room talking about films, isn't it? I'm in the middle of a field with a pod. You see the door, wall and bed? That's me pod. I've got a nice little deck in here, a creepy ass water fountain there, and a jacuzzi that doesn't look like it's been used since jacuzzis were invented. It literally looks like someone's pissed in it. Look in the top corner there. See? Look at that. Anyway, today I'm talking about Stand By Me. And I decided to go on a little road adventure like they do in the film to find the body, because the body is what Stand By Me was originally called, taken from Stephen King's, not Steven Spielberg's, Stephen King's Different Seasons book, which also included Shawshank Redemption. So Stephen King has done some amazing work and not necessarily always does horror. Now Stand By Me is set in 1959. It's directed by Rob Reiner, who was the same age as the kids are in the film, and was released in 1986. I'm sure that's right. Got that right. As the wind blew my little script over on the side here. So Stand By Me had an awesome cast for when it was made. Well, unknown actors at the time. Well unknown, does that make any sense? I don't know them, but they're well known. No, sorry. Will Wheaton was in it, who went on to get famous for Star Trek, Bad Guy in Flubber, creepy film called Python, and regularly makes cameos in The Big Bang Theory as himself as Shelton's nemesis. Really good turn of affairs. River Phoenix was probably the most biggest breakout role in this film. Originally it was going to be played by Corey Haim, who turned it down for Lucas. Another 80s film which had Robert Downey Jr. and Charlie Sheen in. And he went on to become famous for Mosquito's Code, Indiana Jones, but unfortunately died on Halloween 2003? No, 1993, outside the Vital Room in LA, which I've been to actually. Nice place. River Phoenix could be the massive breakout role, and it's scary to think that next year River Phoenix will be in a film 20 years later after his death. The film he was working on at the time when he died has been re-edited and told in a different form and is set to be released next year, called Dark Blood. Other breakout star was Jerry O'Connell, whose Stand By Me was his very first film. Went into being stuff like Police Academy 4, Paul Ray, you're probably going to love that, and most importantly MTV's first film, Joe's Apartment, and Piranha 3D. What are you doing there? Now, as there's a kid in the background kicking off, considerably very close to Corey Feldman, who played the most outlandish character he did as a kid. Didn't really make much sense, but I'm put off by the hillbillies over there. Anyway, Corey Feldman was left by his parents on set and had no guardian while filming this, and was perfect for the role of Teddy, the outlandish, angry, wanting to kill his father character. Now, Corey Feldman, not Corey Haim, was famous for Gremlins, Goonies, and went on to star in stuff like The Burbs, Lost Boys with River Phoenix. River Phoenix, give it something. Say I'm getting put off by. Look at them, looking at us. Are you local? Clearly not. And also starred in a really good film called The Birthday. Now, as the rest of the cast goes, Kiefer Sutherland was in it, one of his very first American roles. He obviously became famous and is in 24 these days, doing well for himself. John Cusack had a short role in it, as he starred with Rob Reiner in a film called Sure Thing, so it was directed by Rob Reiner. He always finds a way to put in little comments in his films as well, because the Sure Thing is said by the guy who drops River Phoenix off at the start. Yes, that's right. Richard Dreyfuss is in there, just Richard Dreyfuss. But IMDb, one of the most top credited people on IMDb is Popeye. You think, who the fuck's Popeye? I'm talking about Chopper the dog. Yes, Chopper the dog has an IMDb page and has more film titles than me. I was so happy when I was found on IMDb having a film on there. Now I realise that dogs have got IMDb pages. What's the point of that? So I'm ranting on about Stand By Me. I've brought some notes because I'm not at home. I don't have my alternative ego to talk about. Facts about the Stand By Me. Let's get through this quickly. Stephen King's universe is very weird, as Ace, played by Kiefer Sutherland, is actually in another book, sorry. His character first appeared in The Needful Things, and Teddy, played by Corey Feldman, first appearance is in Carrie, believe it or not. The world of Stephen King. Now, the body, let's just turn the page. There's an outtake. I've got nowhere to go outtakes. Have I mentioned why it's called The Body? Have I mentioned why it's called The Body?
When I do these tribute videos, I always forget something. Like, I forgot to say why the film was called that. Completely forgot. Back to there.
Stand By Me was originally called The Body, I told you that. It was named after the song Stand By Me by B.E. King, which was released 25 years after its release and went to #1, believe it or not. Right, let's get to what these are all about. I'm going to wipe down the screens with a lovely fountain next to us. Stand By Me on video. Can you see that down there? On the box is the classic original artwork. Now get rid of that one for a minute, and then let's put the original poster for the film there. Lovely silhouette at the bottom, skies, lakes, beautiful. And then when it comes to video, bring the video back, they've added the train sequence. Now there's no names on the front cover, and I've got two versions of the video, and I'm going to be really picky and bitchy. The 15's in a different place. The corner stripe is different. The corner stripe says soundtrack includes the hit single Stand By Me by B.E. King. It's a way to get a film in it. The spines are a little bit different, and I'm going to be anal. Back is completely the same. So two different suppliers of the video, two different things. Right, that's the videos. A DVD came along in the UK, may I add. They added all the cast in. Look at that. Still keeping the lovely satanic, tranquility, whatever the fuck that one's to be. And added all the cast on there. Will Wheaton, River Phoenix, Corey Feldman, Jerry O'Connell and Kiefer Sutherland. But Kiefer Sutherland's not there. Really cashing in on Kiefer Sutherland's popularity, aren't they? On the back, the train sequence is on there, as before, but flipped around, it comes with all the extra commentary. Right. Now the problems with all my rants about tribute videos, and not about the wind blowing shit everywhere, is the fact that in the original artwork, they very rarely get it right when it gets to Blu-ray. It takes on a transformation, it takes on a generation, and when it came out on Blu-ray, they got it right. Part of the classic collection, 25-year anniversary of Stand By Me, let me set a screen out. It's white, but has one of the best iconic images of the boys going in the strange beyond. Will Wheaton, River Phoenix, Corey Feldman, names have changed around a little bit. No, they haven't, I just looked there. Jerry O'Connell and Kiefer Sutherland, still not on the box. 5 stars from Empire. On the back, Kiefer Sutherland's there, but this has a brilliant documentary on it, as well as the train, back on the back of the box, but has all 4 boys. See, I'm being proper anal. Only got 4 things to work with on this tribute video, and the middle of nowhere. Fuck knows what I'm doing right at home right now. Let's go back to England for a minute. Back in England, I'm not doing that much. I'm still picking up all the fucking videos of Barney yesterday. So after we picked all them videos up and then tried to make a massive domino thing, which didn't work, fucking gutted. Score it. What did you do?
It fucking fell.
I'm now trying to put them somewhere in this house. So let's go back to my Hobbit house and finish this tribute video. Now I'm back here and not talking random shit like I watched this thing a minute ago. This has a brilliant documentary on where the audio commentary of Corey Feldman, Will Wheaton and Rob Reiner talk about this film.
and it's scary to think that Corey Feldman has not seen Will Wheaton since they finished filming this. It's mental. It's really worth a watch and has really good comedy. Well, that's it for right now. I've probably butchered this, but considering it's getting cold, the sun's going down, another train's going to pass, and I've got a lot of beer to drink. I'm Stephen Monkey Mason, and this has been, I forgot to even say what the video is called. This has been Am I Weird? Clearly I am. Thanks for watching, goodbye.
So I'm inside the pod. This is how big the pod is. It just goes all the way up and back down. And I was lying there last night and thinking I had vertigo because I was lying flat, and the whole circumference of the room just goes like that. So hi Dave, you're doing Stand By Me in this pod because I'll try to get one with nature. Yeah, it's come with a lovely hangover. Jaws, pause. Jack's fault that. Jaws and pause. Just one thing, while I'm in the pod and you can hear us, should they make a remake of Stand By Me? No. That film captures that time period perfect. Rob Reiner did an excellent job of retelling his sort of childhood inside this film, just like Oliver Stone did with Platoon, with his experience of Vietnam. Captures it perfectly, looks brilliant. What's the point of remaking it?
I'm going to have wind, trains, spectators. I've got no gorilla behind us this time.
Bum 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 ba ba bum 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 ba ba bum. You know, this is just an outtake. I forgot to mention it when I was fucking battling with the wind and fucking this so-called script up here up. But I actually watched Stand By Me on video, DVD, then Blu-ray, then with a Blu-ray commentary as well. That's how much spare time I have.
It's not the worst part, it's taking them. Ah! You jerk! That's what you just chucked at us!
You jerk!
You jerk! That's what you chucked at us! That's what you actually chucked at us? Jerk.
If I'm going to be really picky, on the back it's a little bit different, the mountains are a little bit higher and it's a little bit darker colour compared to the one on the left. That's pretty light. And I'm being picky, and this is an outtake. One final thing, when I was talking about the cast of Stand By Me, I mentioned that Corey Feldman was left by his parents while filming that, and that's pretty crazy to think. Now, in Corey's autobiography, or the choreography, is that what it's called? And it goes into great detail about the making of Stand By Me. Definitely recommend anybody to read this book. It's absolutely heartbreaking. And I was probably freaked out when I put it down the side when I tweeted about this. Mr. Feldman replied to it. Pretty freaked out. But yeah, definitely read that. If anyone likes Stand By Me, The Goonies, The Gremlins, The Lost Boys, all of the above. Enjoy. See you later. Goodbye.
I'm just consulting my notes. See, there's too much audio problems. So here I am, my lovely hobbit cottage. Yes, in the middle of a field. But even though I've got passing aeroplanes, wind, a road not too far away, and a train station right over there, as well as resident campers looking in their little tents while I'm in the pod. Yes, that is it. You see the bed and you see the wall? That is the pod. Now, why am I at this pod for? Well, considering I've just teleported from my house to here, look at how much wind is going on. I'm talking about Stand By Me. Stand By Me, the wind. That's an outtake.
So one thing I didn't check when I was filming this, have I rewound them? Yes, it went for me. And I have again. I wonder how many of them I haven't rewound. I'm going to shut the fuck up and say goodbye. Goodbye.